Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
The signal was lost over the ocean.
Queen Zenobia.
Right here on this ship.
No signs of life, but I feel like something's here.
I think it's a gun. This is not good. Where are you, Chris? Chris! What is this?
Oh, great. Shit! It's a trap!
It's time you learned the truth. Miss Valentine.
Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of Resident Evil Revelations. We're on to episode 2, Double Mystery.
How ironic, they saved the double for the number 2 episode.
Very funny.
Yeah, you're not funny, Capcom.
Now we're going to go into the snowy mountains and join with everyone's favourite man, Chris Redfield.
Oh yeah.
And his new partner, Jessica Sherwood.
Who's voiced by Ali Hillis. Roger Craig Smith is still Chris Redfield because he is Chris Redfield.
Yes, he is.
Slow down, Chris.
Come on, man. Just keep walking.
How about no?
So you wanted to point something out, actually?
Yeah, the previously, it actually showed Andrew taking damage in the little flashback when he clearly didn't fucking take damage, so the game's lying there.
Oh my.
What? What the hell happened to my uniform?
Yes, folks, in the HD versions, they added silly costumes for Chris and Jill. Jill gets a pirate, Chris here gets a skinny, tight sailor outfit with shorts.
Jessica, did you change my outfit? What the hell happened?
That ass.
Standard issue, Chris. No, it's not. Look at me, I look like a fucking idiot. What can I do in this? What?
Oh, it's one of Ross's planes.
No, Leon's flying it. No wonder it crashed.
Leon can't drive anything. Yes, he's wearing shorts, folks.
This is awkward. Well, let's focus on the mission.
It's just the image of him in the snowy mountains. How is he not suffering from hypothermia?
I'll tough it out. Look, I had to go and rescue Claire and Cole Veronica, so this is nothing.
I know we can't see it, folks, but he's also wearing shades, and he's got Jack Jarvis's
pipe.
Smoker's pipe.
The pipe will keep me warm, or at least it'll help.
But surely, when you first saw this, Steve, you must have realized, come on, Capcom, this is ridiculous.
It's tradition, really. They've had silly outfits since I want to say RE5 at this point, because they had a safari outfit for Chris.
Yeah. This ship was carrying a lot of the globster corpses that we saw on the beach earlier. Well, I wonder how Ross will feel that one of his planes has been destroyed.
No, it's Leon's fault, remember?
No, I'm sure... Oh, yeah.
It's Leon's fault.
No, Leon... Well, I would say Leon was at fault for driving it, but maybe it could have been malfunction from Ross Inc.
What? No wonder it crashed. Leon thought he had to drive it. You have to fly a plane.
You know, Stevie, because this is a sailor outfit and Chris is wearing it, this puts me in mind of a song.
What do you have in mind?
What will we do with a Redfield sailor? What will we do with a Redfield sailor? What will we do with a Redfield sailor? Early in the morning. Way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises early in the morning. Get him to go and punch a boulder, get him to go and punch a boulder, get him to go and punch a boulder early in the morning. Way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises early in the morning.
Get him drunk with the BSAA, get him drunk with the BSAA, get him drunk with the BSAA, early in the morning.
Way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises early in the morning. That's what we do with a Redfield sailor, that's what we do with a Redfield sailor, that's what we do with a Redfield sailor early in the morning. Way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises, way hey up he rises early in the morning.
And now that our wonderful karaoke session, or horrible, up to you guys, is over, we're back.
And now we've got wolves. They're called Fenrirs, I believe. Fenrir, yeah. They're not dogs, they're wolves. Basically with their rib cages open from their chests.
Yeah. And Cress had one of the dumbest lines in the game. There, you should have worn your thermal underwear.
Boo.
It's like, what?
Bet you that's what some people's gonna think of our song. By the way, folks, this is the only time I switch outfits in the entire playthrough.
Aww.
Look at the dog. It's like, whoop, nothing's happening. The black ones are usually a bit bigger, and they are the leader of the pack.
What? He wasn't even trying to attack you, though.
Yeah, he was.
Well, the one in front of you wasn't. And you somehow dodged the other one that was, like, way out of your reach.
Oh, thanks, Jessica. You were actually helpful for once.
Let's get a doggy treat. You might want that. Maybe if we feed them, they'll go away.
I'm sorry, I can't get over how silly the silly outfit
What do you do with my outfit, Jessica? Enough games. I want it back now. Come on. If Leon sees me in
do you think Jessica's smiling when she's seen this? Considering that during this chapter she's trying to flirt on Chris.
Alright. Come on. If Leon sees me in this, I'll never be able to live it down.
No, not Leon. Wesker.
Oh.
Wesker would kill himself laughing.
Why would Wesker be hiding out in the caves here?
No, he's just watching from a surveillance and he's just laughing at how silly Chris looks. Right, what we got here now is we're going to get some new grenades. These are called BOW decoys. They're essentially, they lure the enemies into the bomb and then they explode.
There is a small delay before they actually take effect though, so if you're going for the Trinity bonus in raid mode, you have to know ahead of time when to throw it.
They're usually good against BO, but then again, not every creature falls for these BOW decoys, folks. But the dogs usually do it. They're like, it's like when you throw a bone.
Aye. And then the dog asks you to go and get the bone instead. It's like, what? If you want it so bad, why'd you throw it away in the first place?
And
the
again,
yellow dot indicates there is an item somewhere in the environment.
Yeah, I mentioned that in the previous playthrough. Well, part. Yeah, it's taken us 2
what?
playthroughs.
We've already done this game?
It's taken us 2 playthroughs to get here, gentlemen.
When did we do this? Oh, this is funny.
Was what? Stay focused.
It's like one of the few times Chris is visibly distracted.
Yeah.
What about it?
I was, just asking.
She's jealous.
Yeah,
She's so jealous.
As soon as she started talking in that sort of playful tone, I instantly recognized Ali Hillis.
Oh.
She's also the voice of Lightning in Final Fantasy 13.
And was it Liara in Mass Effect?
I believe so.
Yeah, she was. Right, Chris, he... Chris and his legs.
Come on, Jessica, give me my outfit back.
Let's put those legs to good use, shall we?
Of course, further shit on my day. Now this part on Inferno is very annoying, because you can only use your handgun. There's a new mechanic in the game where you can actually get floored and knocked on your ass by certain enemy attacks, and you'll be left vulnerable for a bit.
What you have to do is you have to defend yourself against the dogs until Jessica gets down.
He just took a good chunk out of your face there.
What to do, folks, is you have... Wait till your health is close to as red as possible, then take a herb. It'll instantly refill you.
Not on higher difficulty levels though, because you take so much more damage there.
Just like the idea, it's like, oh, I need to sit down and have a smoke with his pipe.
Pretty shit day I'm having.
Damn, there's too many of them.
Yeah, I'm convinced he stole that from Jack Jarvis, that pipe.
Yeah, if you were playing on Inferno, if you took another hit here, you would die.
Die. And again, Jessica's somewhat helpful at this point.
Use your herb!
Alright, we stump fine.
Now you are. That's how you can tell if one of the wolves is about to attack you, because they run straight at you.
Me and my sweet ass are on the way.
What? How do you know what your ass tastes like? In fact, don't answer that.
Yeah, I'm already taking with one particular woman. Hello there, doggy. How was your day today?
It'd be funny if you couldn't reach him and then he just stayed there.
Yeah, there's the black ones. Yeah, the black ones are the leaders of the pack.
Dead Space 2 does that as well, where there's different types of necromorph with darker, like, sort of textures on them that are much stronger.
Aye. And again, the dog's design, folks, their rib cages are just ripped out of their chest and exposed.
Okay, just showing through.
Yep.
Kind of like the Blue Valley in Resident Evil 5. Mm-hmm. That mutation was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, those dogs, they were the most brutal death if you failed that.
Yeah, dude. It looks much worse than it actually is. They just closed their mouth around your face.
Bring what up?
I love how you're limping and then it's like, oh, nope,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no.
fine.
There's no need to compare. I trust you both.
No, you
No,
don't.
Besides,
What? No, insert Phelps. No, you don't. And that one guy out at the bar. Hey, I know you. No, you don't.
I can imagine, like, you know, I wonder what it feels like for the female gamers out there when they see Chris in this outfit.
Oh, come on. Jessica, just give me my fucking outfit back.
Is that the airstrip?
Like, what was your initial reaction when they first revealed this for your artwork?
It's just like, what the fuck? It's like,
There, now you got your uniform back,
oh,
Redfield.
good. Finally. Let's not talk about this ever again.
I'd only changed here because I thought a skimpy outfit in the cold
How long did
mountains.
it take to change?
interference here killed our signals. We're at Valcoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
A setup.
I sent
Yep.
Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel, and now
Because I was fucking stupid.
No, it's just more referencing the line in RE5.
What's going on?
Chris,
You can see how jagged the graphics are. You can tell this was from a 3DS.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these cutscenes were like altered in any way, aside from the fact they were upscaled.
you're not gonna like this. We found the Veltro.
We found the flag to the Veltro football team.
What? When was this about football?
and the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all.
Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
It was a trap. Admiral Bar has orchestrated it.
Not at all.
What? I thought Akbar was good.
And we'll keep you posted.
When did he betray us?
That depends on what his motives are.
Any idea what's going on?
What do you think? We just started the game.
What do you think?
You and that fucking Luigi.
No, he's having a timeout right now.
Now, back to the Queen Zenobia, where we're put to bed, strangely.
Don't take that the wrong way. That face.
Yeah, where's Patricia Jolie? Or no,
Julia
the
Voff.
Julia Voff. She is the face of Jill Valentine.
She's been the facial model for Jill since Remake. She actually dressed up as Jill, actually.
Parker.
Aye, for one of the cons.
I don't know. A room, I think. Somewhere on the ship.
Right, for this point, folks, we're gonna have no weapons.
Nothing. This part's not fun on Infernal.
So the only way we're gonna have to get through is we're gonna have to find a screwdriver. Yes, there is a screwdriver in this cabin somewhere.
Because you have screw loose. You should have seen the look he just gave me there.
So yeah, again, there's always a bathtub dirty in the Resident Evil games. You just drain it.
Unlike Remake, though, this one doesn't have a zombie in it.
There is a screwdriver. Who would tape a screwdriver to the back of a toilet holder?
I was about to say, if you missed that hair, you're blind.
And here is the game is going to introduce you to the dodge mechanic.
Yeah, this is where you would normally get introduced to it, but because Drew got it earlier.
So you just wait for the ooze to come by, and as soon as you see its tongue, dodge.
This one gives you a bit more leniency when it comes to dodging, because it shows up the first time.
Now, what would happen in the 3DS version actually, because this electrical puzzle, you would use the stylus.
I'm so glad they got rid of that shit. Because
Like you
you're
would
timed here, by the way.
Well, not really.
In the
Actually,
3DS version, if you took too long to do this, that ooze would actually start coming out and attacking you again. While you're trying to do the fucking puzzle at that point, you might as well just reload the checkpoint.
yes, we don't even have our knives here.
Yeah, this... I hate when they do this.
Yep, just do your best to dodge. Maybe this is a reference to Lost in Nightmares, that section.
Yeah, have fun with trying to dodge in Infernal difficulty when they put, like, the fucking double talon oozes in front of you here when they're not even supposed to be here yet. And the explosive oozes as well. It's like, oh my god. Or, oh my god.
There's something behind this painting. Ah, we don't have a keycard for this yet. We'll have to come back later.
I took lessons from Sadler. Then again, he's still...
Mauro Salazar.
Then again, Sadler's still trying to get all of his gold bars out of the Cooper Bank. Please deposit 5 gold bars. No, I would like to take 5 gold bars.
There we are. Here's our Shotty McBang Bang. But we need to find a big metallic metal object to put in there so it unlocks the shotgun. No, it's not the shotgun trap from Resident Evil Remake.
Yeah.
Just ignore this guy. Go through the door.
Inconspicuous.
At this point, folks, just don't bother fighting them. Just ignore them.
You have nothing. You can't even... Literally, the only thing you can do is use a herb if you're damaged.
Okay. This is how they suck the blood from the victims. But you have to be quick here. As soon as you move this, it will get up. This
I'm
ooze will
surprised
get
you
up.
didn't approach that from the other side, actually.
If I did it from the other side, it would have spawned me and I wouldn't give you time to move that cabinet.
Usually I just aggro him while close to the door, then run around to the other side and push it there, because it's a bit further out. Because I'm usually out that room before he gets to me anyway.
Locked. We need an anchor key. We need an anchor key. Traditional Resident Evil. Backtracking.
So, we're gonna grab a drink now?
I'm fine, but the ship's crawling with BOWs.
What about that drink?
We're going to need our weapons. I think I saw them on my way here, but I couldn't.
Dance.
Look at my fancy dance.
We work together.
Yeah, work together.
Yeah.
You'll just fucking stand around doing nothing.
Oh, that's the thing I think they fixed in this version. When you're going through doors in the 3DS, they automatically close behind you, but in here they don't. They allow you to go by.
Thank God. Only for a few seconds, so.
Aye. But yeah, we can use the BOW decoys. Or just evade them.
You're saving the decoys for later, I see. Mm-hmm. This part's ridiculous on Inferno. Like, ugh.
Bounce on the wall.
I've only beaten Inferno mode twice, actually. Both times for the Platinum on PS3 and PS4.
Dodge. There we go. It's like you have to press the buttons the moment you see its turn, folks.
Hell, Jill can dodge fucking missile.
And here we have custom parts. Basically what these are, folks, is that you collect more of these parts and you can add these parts to your weapons. And they'll give you beneficials such as increased firepower, stopping power, reload animation, capacity, the works.
And they ripped that door kicking animation right out of RE5.
And here's your item box. This is where you keep all your custom parts and all your weapons.
This is where you get the DLC weapons.
And there's the DLC weapons there. But since this is a new game, I'm starting with from scratch. So the skill I got is damage 1, which increases the damage.
Did a weapon... Oh, I was about to ask if those weapons had parts on them.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Let's see what I've done. It's been a while since I saw this, but...
What?
I'll just stick with the M92F. But there's the DLC weapons.
I'm surprised you're not going with the Samurai Edge, considering it's Jell's mainstay weapon.
I decided to go with the M2 because it's my preferred pistol. Now we got our equipment back, and now we can go back and explore this place. This is where Parker would have woken up, in this room. Another thing, actually, for this version, they added a new design of the ooze here, where you can actually see a part of its face.
Because the graphics were significantly limited on the 3DS version.
So pretty much, folks, when you get your gear and you enter a new room, scan away. Scan, scan, scan. You want to make sure you find every single piece of dirt and clean it.
No, looking out for a pufferfish.
That's not in raid mode. In fact, I
it's
think
not
we should...
in story mode at all. Only in raid
I think
mode.
we should... Yeah. But it took us 2 parts, but what is raid mode?
Raid
mode is essentially an extra mode in the game which replaces the mercenaries. Basically, you can go. It's like an arcade. You go through in the stages and then see if you can get through the stage without taking any damage, defeat all the enemies, and collect as much XP as you can, which you can then use to buy weapons, characters, and more stages and more difficulties. And you can play that online with a friend, or you can play with yourself.
Yeah, there's no split screen for that. And the bonuses essentially are for defeating every enemy in the stage. What else was there? No damage, which is the most bullshit requirement.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
I think it was defeat. You said defeat all the enemies.
No damage. There was one more. I'm trying to remember what it was. Or clear the stage at the recommended level.
At the recommended level, yeah.
Infuriatingly difficult when you get to the best difficulty, where they put enemies at like 40 when you're at like 30.
And raid mode became so popular they brought it back in Revelations 2.
And they toned down the bullshit when it came to getting the Trinity bonus, which is only attainable if you get all of the bonuses at once. where you don't have where you're not supposed to use a herb this time.
The reason
There's
why,
no restart
and
button.
just like every other game, folks, Jill is the only character that actually stabs with a knife
Alright.
instead of gently swiping.
I think she swipes with it when you aim down with it in Resident Evil 3, actually. Shiny object. I wonder what it could possibly
Yeah,
be.
and plus not only custom parts you can also find yellow boxes, which are illegal custom parts, which pretty much means is that they give you a little bit more of an extra bonus compared to the regular custom parts. But in Infernal difficulty, there's also legendary parts, which are exclusive to that. But they give you like really, really rare skills.
Really good stats. It's kind of like Resident Evil 3's hard mode, where it's a double-edged sword. You're playing on a really, really hard difficulty, but you get access to some really good gear. That's only if you could take Nemesis out, though. Oh.
Aye. Well, thankfully he's not here.
He was not to be fucked with. You would end your game in seconds on hard mode.
So here we are in the main cafe here. This is the dining hall.
Where are the damn keys?
There's a painting of the Queen Zenobia.
No gold bars for you.
So we have to go back the way I came in and get... If you remember, folks, when I made my way here, there was a locked door with the chains and all that. No, we couldn't get through that because we didn't have my knife. Now I have my knife. We can go back and get it.
This game actually has checkpoints as well, thank the Lord. You can tell when you've reached a checkpoint because the game at the top left will say saving.
Pretty much, an autosave is pretty much standard nowadays.
Yeah, because if you die, you can just continue from a certain point in this game, unlike the classics.
Hello there.
Hey,
having trouble walking there?
Oh, come on, give me a hug.
I want a cup of feel. Whoa.
Why didn't you just go by? Why'd you use the hand grenade? Why not just go by him at that point?
I just wanted to take them out because I knew I'm going to be coming back in this hallway regularly, so...
Hey, Jill, I'll just stand here and do nothing.
Yeah, be helpful, please, Parker.
The only help he has is for taking hits for you, so you can get by maybe one ooze. More often than not, in Inferno mode, they all just go right by him and go for you,
And
which
go for
looks hilarious.
It's stupid. It's stupid, though. And here's the next type of ooze, by the way, folks. This is the ooze pincer. Pretty much they have extendable claws.
And they do at least twice as much damage than the regular oozes.
They do. And they take a little bit more health to kill.
And that's one of the things that's kind of annoying in this game. A lot of basic attacks will just knock you flat on your ass.
Well, I think it's because they started development on this on the 3DS. They had to limit themselves at some point. And he's finally done a shite.
Hey, Jim! What'd I miss? Come on, Parker. Shoot it.
There we go.
Oh, you do that as well, where you scan the enemy as they're dying.
As they're going down, but it doesn't really count much. If you want the more percentage, it has to be alive.
There's one really dangerous enemy we'll get to, like, pretty soon, not just yet, who actually has two different models that you have to scan to get the Scan All Monsters trophy. It's actually one of those dickhead moments where if you don't know about it, you'll miss out on it.
And he missed terribly.
What, you just threw something at him and he didn't like what you threw, so he tried to hit it.
You know that? If I keep on going, that deer's gonna laugh at me. Choo-hoo.
Oh, is it the deer from Remake? The one with the... What was it? Oh, remember. There was a key item you had to get in one of the rooms, and if the deer spotted you, you wouldn't be able to reach it or something.
Something like that. Like, moving on.
More ammo. And of course it's fucking locked.
We need to find a helm key.
Oh fuck, it's the Spencer Mansion all over again. Why not just have one type of key?
That'll be too easy.
Chris has it even worse. He has to find old keys.
So we're gonna go down to the lower cabins.
What? I thought we were going to the bridge.
Well, this is actually just an alternate path to a locked door. This is how to unlock it from the other side. So I thought I'd just get that finished.
Yeah, the later stages in raid mode have these sorts of non-linear pathways as well, and you have to have to take certain routes if you're going for like 100% bonuses and stuff like that, as well as not taking any damage, which is Ah. So here we are. And it's still dark.
Yep, it's still dark, and oh, someone's been here.
Gee, what could have given you that idea? Yeah, check all the lockers.
Yeah, check every single locker.
Not all of them can be opened though.
Yeah, but some of them will have either health or an ammo.
Or nothing at all. Yay,
Ah, smoke.
No, Sailor Chris for that.
I will admit, when I first started Resident Evil, I thought for the longest time they were actually eating the herbs, but then I realized it. Well, realistically, it's like a patch.
I love how they give you the fucking shotgun ammo when you don't even have the shotgun yet.
And here's where you find your first ammo case. This essentially extends the ammo count for that particular weapon,
Yeah,
folks.
how much ammo you can hold total.
So then there's 5 in total. There's the handguns, machine guns, sniper rifles, shotguns, and magnums. The
Rifles
standard.
are your best weapon for raid mode because they're kind of overpowered actually, especially the bolt action.
And the communication system is down.
The communication system is destroyed, not just down.
The perpetrator can't be far.
And just things were about to get even worse. The boat is exploded.
Michael Bay was here.
Don't tell me there goes my lunch.
What about my contract for the next Transformers movie?
And yeah, we've got a ginger prick here. It must be a Weasley.
Freeze! Drop the weapon!
Drop yours, Parker.
His hairstyle.
Really weird.
Oh.
Ugh, that face.
Ew. This guy is voiced by David Vincent, one of my favorites when it comes to the world of anime, actually.
We'll find out who he is later on, as that's the end of episode 2. So with that, we'll continue on with episode 3 in the next part. See you guys later.